There have been some things, there have been some situations, there have been some events that have happened over the course of the past 24 hours. And these situations and these things have been very upsetting. Very upsetting for a lot of people. That's right. Book, book, book. Gentlemen, gambling is back on the menu. We are seeing a resurgence of the gambles and everything like that. And I'd like to talk about this because it's a topic, and as you guys know, I can never keep my opinion to myself, and so you guys are going to have to deal with it. So let's go ahead and let's talk about this. Yesterday, XQC took a sponsored gambling ad. And as you can see here, there are 3,534 comments here. There are a lot of people who are very unhappy about this. They're very angry. They're pissed off, etc. And today as well, why would you, you can never, they say you can never have too much of a good thing. You can never have too much of a good thing. So let's go back and let's watch this, and we're gonna watch this clip. We're gonna see what happens in this situation.
Yo,
your microphone.
So what you're seeing here is a young man, really just kind of being led down a terrible path by two other gentlemen. One of them is I think he's a Greek or something like that. I don't know where exactly he's from. And the other person is part of something that's referred to as Ape Gang. So what we see here is this young man being introduced into the gang culture. This is what's happened.
is this the reason? No, I don't think so. Hello?
So,
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now, mate.
Is it the right mic now or not?
Yeah, it's the right one.
Yeah.
here we go.
I might just go full book.
It's book.
Oh shit.
Can you believe it?
But.
I mean, I'm home now.
Just make sure to share.
All right, there it is. Yeah, so XQC's in Canada now, and that's it. So let's talk a little bit about this. Is this a bad thing that he's gambling? Here's what my opinion is. I am not a fan of gambling. But Twitch doesn't care. Am I going to sit here and moralize to you about how bad gambling is whenever Twitch lets it on the fucking site? You are not going to get a clip out of me shitting on them for doing this whenever they're getting paid millions of dollars. They're setting up generational wealth. And yes, they are doing this at the expense of some people that will get addicted to gambling, right? This is absolutely true. Everybody knows this. But Twitch lets it happen. They clearly are not happy about the gambling situation because they don't even have a picture for the slots category. Have you guys ever noticed that? They've got a picture of a girl licking a microphone for ASMR, but we can't manage to figure out a single picture of a slot machine. Isn't that fucking interesting? Because Twitch lets it happen, it's okay. It's not about what's okay. I don't give a fuck about what's okay and what's not okay. Who cares about that? It's about what is and what is not. And the fact is that if you can do it, people will do it. And it doesn't matter. Remember back whenever people bullied XQC out of gambling? And then Aiden Ross came along and he just started gambling again? It doesn't make a difference. Here's what my opinion is that if people are mad about this, they should ask Twitch to change the rules. I think getting mad at these individual people will serve no greater purpose, and even if one of them stops, another one will start in their place, and it will just be an endless cycle of mauling where nobody wins. So, let's talk about where I'm at in terms of gambling sponsorships. So, there are a couple of stages, all right? Now I'm gonna categorize this into 3 different stages. Stage 1, no gambling. Okay. That was my position for a very long time. Stage 2. This is interesting. Taking gambling sponsorships. Okay? This is not the end. Starting your own gambling website and then making a ton of money off of addicts and then using that money to pay streamers to advertise your websites. Okay, and we're gonna point right here, and we are here. So that's where we're at, guys. So guys, we're not gonna deal with any of this broke shit. Taking a gambling sponsorship. If I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it the same way as I did everything else. I'll do it myself. So yes, that's right. Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. If I'm gonna let this happen, that's what I'm gonna obviously go with. Yeah, one true slot. So listen, again, if people don't like this, and I want to emphasize this because this has been the exact same stance that I've taken with pretty much everything, is that if you want to change something, you have to start at the root of the problem. And if you feel like gambling streams are a problem, if you think that gambling streams addict people to gambling, and obviously, you know, like they're making some money, that's how they're able to pay these streamers, and etc. But no, gambling or honing, exactly. Make a casino in Las Vegas. And I think that my best advice for this is that you have to ask Twitch to change it. You have to ask the rules to be changed, because if you don't do that, I think that it's like Drake is posting about steak. Different of these big like fucking like sports teams are posting about this kind of stuff. Do you see kind of what I'm saying? Like, this is a massive fucking thing. And if you think that you're gonna draw the line at a Twitch streamer, I think you're foolish. It's not gonna happen. Do you really expect to have some random person have more integrity than a big fucking like company kind of? Like, that's it. It's not gonna happen. Drake owns steak. It's a smart guy. And so that's it. Morally not okay. Audience is young, but Twitch allows it. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. That's exactly right. And so if you don't like this, if you're mad about this, I understand that. I do. I really do understand that. But the truth is that nobody cares. You can cry and bitch and get mad about it all you want. But at the end of the day, the numbers show that you're wrong. The numbers show Slots is 100,000 people popular. Slots is 29,000 people popular. Let's go ahead and look right here what its ranking is. It is the third most popular game on the entire website. And that's just the truth. So you have to understand that people that are angry about it are a very small minority. Well, not a small minority, but they are clearly a minority, because a lot of people love watching it. And I think that if you don't look at that fact, you are ignoring reality. And that's all there is to it. Boring topic, don't care who gambles? Well, these people do. It's the most popular thread on LSF in months. People are so happy about this because finally we get to have real drama. Finally, we get to have real stuff. Yeah, normalizing gambling is not okay. It ruins lives. Even if no one cares, we should uphold our moral values. That's cute. Okay, so anyway, back to reality. People are going to take gambling sponsorships because it pays a lot of money. And it pays so much money that they're going to take it pretty much besides that. Where is morality? Can anybody touch morality? Can you put it in your hand? Where is it? It's nowhere. It's not real. It's a part of your mind. But money and power and the objects that you can buy with that money, that's real. That will always, every single time, take precedent over a theory. And that is what's going to happen Every single fucking time. And oh, I'm so mad about this. It shouldn't be like that. But we shouldn't be okay with this. Nobody gives a fuck if you're okay with it. You don't matter. Neither do I. Don't think that we're any different. Twitch is going to change it if they're going to change it, and if they don't, they won't. It'll never go away if Twitch doesn't change it. And even more than that, it's going to keep getting worse. It's going to keep getting fucking worse. And that's all that's going to happen. Such a dog shit take. If you're going to say it doesn't matter, we don't matter on Twitch, what makes a difference? And somebody says your vote in elections don't matter? You think that gambling, yeah, you think it's completely fucking different. Yeah, I don't know. Like, one of them you vote on literally, the other one you don't vote on. What do you, like, I don't know what else to say. Gambo's bad, NFTs are good. Hey, it is what it is, right? Streamers, super parasocial, many people say it, say it again, mind your own business, nobody cares. Morals differentiates us from animals? Sure, until we have to act like animals. This most catio, cars, yeah, Asmongold's exercise for the month. Are they gambling with real money? Yeah, sure. Well, I mean, I think it's like, it's cryptocurrency, so it's like it's an in-between. You can exercise gambling system and a system at the same time, right? Yeah, I just think it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time, it's silly. You're just, you're getting mired down in a problem that, like, you don't really have a solution to. It's not gonna do anything. That's the truth, it's really not gonna do anything. People have fucking hated gambling and this stuff for years. It doesn't make a difference at all. It's boring? Well, then why do so many people watch it? 1 in 5 gambling addicts attempting suicide, which is more than crack addicts. It's healthier to promote smoking crack. Well, if it was legal, people would do that too. Anything else? Yeah, is there anything else? Is there any more of these arguments? This silly bullshit? They wouldn't be paying you millions if you weren't making millions off their viewers? Absolutely they will. Yeah, they're going to farm the viewers out for money. Absolutely. Of course that's what they're going to do. When was this ever not the case? Duh. People do anything to make money. Yeah. Like, here's the thing. Imagine if you had $10 million. Okay? That sounds good, right? Does that sound good, boys? Imagine having $10 million. It's lit? Okay. Imagine having $20 million! Oh my god! That sounds like, I think somewhere around like, almost like twice as good? Yeah, imagine that! Yeah, there you go, think about that. Absolutely. So money over morals, which don't exist for you. You are so naive. How can so many people be so stupid? It has nothing to do with what my opinion is. This is. And that's it. It simply is. It doesn't matter whether you like it or you don't like it. It is irrelevant. You can do nothing about it except for ask the people that run this site to not allow it. That's it. This is such a lame excuse. Listen. What, are you going to start the Avengers? You going to start your own Avengers and shut down all the gamblers? That's never going to happen. Like, this isn't going to happen. Like, what are you not going to do? You can't do anything about it. Yeah, that's all there is to it. It's legal and it's allowed on Twitch. I don't see the problem. Exactly. It's legal and it's allowed on Twitch. Well, it's not really legal. But, you know, it's allowed on Twitch. And that is their decision. They could say you can't gamble. They could easily just say that. Twitch could come out tomorrow and say you can't gamble on slots. Boom, problem solved. It's done. But they're not saying that, are they? No, they're not. So then if you don't like it, get Twitch to say that. And then you'll solve your problem. It's that simple. I was being stupid about morals. Every single one of them would take a deal and stream gambling. Oh, guys, who would push a button if it killed somebody on the other side of the world that you've never met before? And it gives you $1 million. You push the button, it gives you $1 million. Somebody on the other side of the world dies, and that's it. Me? Yeah. Okay. So then let's cut this fucking bullshit. Like, let's just cut this fucking bullshit. I'd smash it. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. I pushed it 100 times. I bet people would push it 1,000. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, do you get prosecuted for murder? No, nothing happens to you. You're completely free to go, and it's completely okay. Yep. I would argue just because you don't have a set of morals doesn't mean you can't police the debate between it being okay or not. You're basically saying you don't care, and it adds nothing to the conversation. No, that's not what I'm saying. That's what you think that I'm saying because you're mad that I'm not saying what you want me to be saying. What I'm saying is that I'm not a fan of gambling. You know how you can tell that? It's because I don't like gambling. By the way, we're going to do a little bit of honing today in Lost Ark. I forgot to mention to you guys I was going to do this. I want to get ready to 1490. I've spent a bunch of money, and we're going to do some of that today, too. Yeah, so we are going to do that, but I don't like to gamble. Like, I don't like to gamble. I don't gamble, I only hone. Amber Heard only, she doesn't donate, she only pledges. It's the same thing, guys. Yeah, it's the exact same thing. And so, what's this here? You gamble every day for 1490. Want to get ready for 1490 for what? So I can lord it over people that are poor. Obviously, like, what did you think that it was for? You thought it was because I wanted to do Vaulton? No, of course not. What are you, crazy? Difference between getting $1 million and you're poor and getting $1 million and you're rich as fuck? Okay. H.H. Towen. If you had $1 million, how much better does another $1 million sound? Because in my opinion, I think it sounds pretty damn good. It does. It sounds really good. It's about twice as good. I would argue that for some cases, it would be 3 times as good for investment purposes, right? Maybe like, with an 8% return ratio. So it would be 2.16 times better, right? It would be a lot better. And so anyway, this is a good deal. Yeah. And there are always a lot of people that talk about what they would do in a certain situation. And here's really what matters. And this is something that a lot of people might not remember about, you guys might not remember this entirely about streaming. Is that whenever you're a streamer, your career can be over. It can be over immediately. It can be over bing, bang, boom, bada boom, bada bang. Look at Dr. Disrespect. Now he went back on YouTube. He did quite well. Think about all the other people. Think about people like Ice Poseidon. You know? Everybody sees that. Your time here is limited. And however noble and important it might seem, there are a lot of people that look at it like this. They think to themselves, well, I've got to, I want to set up generational wealth for my family, the people that I care about. And if that means sacrificing some lives to the gambling gods, that's the way it goes. It is what it is. So yeah, that's what's going to happen. Morality is tangible while being very different to different people. Why don't you take a sponsorship? Because you know it's wrong? Why would I take a sponsorship? What did I do whenever, orgs approach me to make, to make me a part of their org? What did I do? So yeah, if I'm gonna do this, I would make my own. I would make my own and then, just run it anonymously. I could be running Stake right now for all you know. This could all be a massive psyop. I'm actually the 51% shareholder for Stake, and I'm the one paying all these guys. They're my friends after all, right? You gotta help your boys out. Guys, I understand that you might not be happy about this, and you might not like my perspective because you feel like it discounts the amount of people who have been negatively affected. And I understand that, and I think that you're right. But their lives don't matter. People taking the sponsorships, they'll always rationalize or find a reason why it doesn't matter that they hurt people. Everybody will always find a reason for it being okay. That's all there is to it. As I said, when I came back to streaming, I'm gonna be the real me. And I understand this upsets a lot of people. I don't blame you. But yeah, that's what I think, yeah. That's generally, that's my honest opinion. Some circular logic? No, it's not. Nothing's circular at all. Absolutely not. My cousin's dead because of this shit, and hearing someone I come home to chill with tell me this has made my day kind of horrible. Okay, well then tell Twitch to get rid of it. Good, I'm glad I ruined your day. Maybe now you'll be emotionally affected enough to try to actually make a real change than just complaining about some bullshit. I hope this helps. I don't, like, I'm not wrong. I know I'm not wrong. Let's go back over here. Bro, facts, true and real, there it is. Yeah, it's just, listen guys, I understand that it sucks, man, I really do. You know what I think, right? If it was up to me, like, I want you guys to understand this. Like, basically, like, I do not drink, I do not smoke, I do not do any drugs, I do not gamble, I do not have any credit cards or any sort of credit, interest, or anything like this. This is the way I live my life because it's easiest and it is the most convenient for me. I do drink soda. You guys might not have known that, but I do actually drink soda, and that's pretty much about it. So, poorest millionaire? Oh, it's not about that. What happened to your silver? It is what it is. That's what happened to it. Muslim confirmed. Yes, I'm basically a Muslim. That's right. Yeah, I basically am. And also, it even goes better than that. I usually don't, you know, isn't they don't eat during the day? I usually don't eat during the day either. I'm just observing it all year round. Yeah, it's just, I mean, that's what I do. And it's completely natural for me, and this is a good way that I enjoy living my life. That's all there is to it. No pork? What have I said about pork? I said every pork chop I eat is a steak that I don't eat. I mean, like, that's what I've said this many times. Like, I'm just trying to let you guys know where I'm at. All right, so anyway, yeah. Gambling is horrible. It's terrible. There's nothing that's worse than gambling. So I want to show you guys where my gear is at right now. So I'm at plus 18 for my weapons. Today I've obviously got a plus 20 sword here. We're going to go ahead and do some honing here today and hopefully get some stuff. That's what's going to happen. Okay, level 24 stronghold. Oh, level 24 stronghold. Look at this, bitch. Look at that shit, bitch. Oh, 100. Look at that. You think I'm playing games? You think I'm here for fun? Man. I've been playing this game all fucking day. This is what I do off stream. And jerk off. I do both of those. Alright, let's see here. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Let me go ahead and open this up. There we go. Alrighty. And Lost Ark. So Vaulton's going to be coming out relatively soon. Whenever Vaulton comes out, I'm going to be doing Vaulton. It's going to be great. I'm very excited. And I'm going to be doing it in my plus 20 gear. Here we go. Alrighty. One tap. 5%, huh? %. No. 50%. 50%. It either happens or it doesn't. Okay. All right. So anyway, let's talk about some other stuff.